Alright, that's better. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to F1 2018, the game, but F1 2019 Azerbaijan Grand Prix preview. Here we go then for another round. Round number 4. I'm not going to play the intro music, that'll just take a bit too long. Otherwise I would. Just had an incoming phone call, so sorry about that, ladies and gents. But yeah, let's get underway. In regards to this video then today. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, like and share this video. Also on top of that, in addition, could you please as well go check out my part number 2 hashtag exposing Uber video. That would be more than appreciated. You don't have to watch the full thing, even if you watch 5 minutes of it or 4 minutes of it, that's more than appreciated. Because in that video, I thank all those that have watched my hashtag exposing Uber video. 166 of you so far, which I'm more than appreciated of. Really am thankful for that. And yeah, you know, obviously, you know, really thankful and grateful of that. And yeah, so we'll get into today's video. Today we're going to be doing the Azerbaijan classic car versus modern car. Today we are going to be taking 2 cars around, 1 classic car, 1 modern car. And today's classic car I'm going to be selecting will be the 1992 Williams. And I'll just got to make sure we haven't done it before, the 1992 Williams. Don't think we have. Give me a sec though, to make sure, because I don't want to get anything wrong. So last week we did the Mercedes, the Ferrari SF8 71H was the quickest, the McLaren and the Red Bull. Then also we did, what else did we do the week before? No, I know we did also another car before. I think we did McLaren and EMP4, but I can't remember whether it was 4/4 or 4/6. We'll just do it right now anyway. And we're also going to do the Toro Rosso today to see which one is the fastest around this Azerbaijan Grand Prix circuit, which I quite like, personally, myself. It's okay to watch in real life. To play on the game, now, I'm not going to lie, it's not the greatest experience. But yeah, you know, obviously, it's nice. First lap, I'll just demonstrate a lap around the circuit. I'll just do a sort of slow lap, then I'll do a push lap. We'll only do this for the Williams Renault. Then on the next lap, we'll do a full-on flying lap sort of thing for the Toro Rosso. We won't bother doing anything else for that sort of thing, because you know roughly what then the circuit should look like after 2 laps or 4 laps of this track. So first, we're going to have a look at this Williams, and this is most likely one of my favourite cars designs of all time. Really lovely car this is. It was the best in its day, and yeah, you know, it's a really lovely car. Took Nigel Mansell to his first championship, but no wonder why. If you really look up about this car, it had active suspension, so many initiative things that was so inventive at the time in Formula 1. That, you know, no other team could do, you know, and it was a very good car, very slick job, sleek design, and this was really the era where budget teams like Williams could compete with teams like Ferrari and McLaren, and Williams did a brilliant job at it, you know. Yeah, Renault-powered car, of course, it had the Renault engine. I believe they were using the 6s at the time, or of what I remember, so they were using turbocharged engines of what I remember. I can't remember whether they're hybrid or not. I don't think they were hybrid cars, just V6 turbos. And yeah, that's it really. So we'll get into this lap then. As you can tell, the car's very basic when it comes to, how can you put it, front wing and all that, but they were in this day and age. That was a nice thing, but it didn't make it, overtaking any easier, so, we'll obviously take you on a tour, sort of the circuit. We're only going to be doing a slow to fast lap, so slightly through there, as we now power our way down the straight. And trust me, this car can go quick. Top speed around 185 miles per hour, which ain't that bad actually for a car in its day. As we brake heavily into turn 1. Into turn 1 we go. Out turn 1, just get on the power nice and early. And then into turn 2. No DRS with these cars, of course. Just all about torque, aero, and power, really. That's all it's about with these cars as we head into turn 3, the third left-hander. Turn 4. Through turn 5. Up into turn 6 as we now come into this castle section, the old town, or should we call it the medieval part of the circuit. Up through the castle. Into the downhill bit, and this is now where we come into the crucial turn 16. Always about getting a good exit, good entry off there to line yourself up for a nice run. Okay exit off the corner as we now approach the sweeping fast left right turn 17 and 18. Almost flat out, not quite in these cars as they are just a little bit less downforce as we now power our way towards the line, and our first lap going to be a 152.1, I believe that was, or was it 9? Not quite sure, but yeah, anyway, let's try and do better on our second run. If we can get into the 151s, I think that'd be okay. And right now we're 3/10 down. Down the hill, about almost half a second up. Now, about a second up. So we power our way out of turn 16. Hold on for dear life through there. I think that was a very, very decent run. And we're going to go for one more lap, because I still think there is time on the table.
The time last lap was a 1 minute 51.7.
Oh no! That's our lap, I think, ruined. We'll still try to get something back out of it. No, that's definitely another lap ruined. Right, do we go for one more lap after this? Certainly, we were about half a second up before we had that incident. I think we do. Back off this lap, then go for another lap and make that our final lap. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll compare it to how much quicker the Toro Rosso is around here, to see where all that time is made. I would have thought majority, well, some of it will certainly be made down the straights, considering that this is certainly probably around 15 miles per hour slower overall. Through turn 1, that was lovely. Into turn 2, again, lovely and sweet. Up the hill, more or less, or back the opposite way. This is so far so good. Up the hill now. We're quite a bit up right now on our best lap time, which is absolutely fantastic. We now enter this final sector. Power our way out. As we now power our way to the line. Almost 2 seconds up right now. Bang! That is lovely. A 149.8. That is a really, really good job then there. So yeah, that is fantastic, honestly, I think personally. Considering I don't really tend to like this circuit, that is very, very good, I think, personally. And yeah, you know, we'll now compare that to the V6 Toro Rosso Hybrid Honda of 2018, of course. And yeah, so we'll just log that time, because we want to make sure we've got that time on the board. So the 1992 Williams, obviously doing a good job with a 1.49. Oh, was no 1.49.8 flat, I believe that was. Yeah, 8 dead. So that was a very, very good job indeed. Not bad. Now we'll skip to the Toro Rosso. Let's see what the Toro Rosso Honda can do. Last year's car, of course. And yeah, we'll obviously have a look at this car in general to see what differences it has. Of course, you probably know the differences anyway. The larger body, width, and all of that. The more technical front wing, the more technical floors. Everything really is just better about these 2018 cars. But, of course, we'll see what difference does that make as well. Yeah. Anyway, this is also meant to be a preview, and I haven't done really much previewing of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, so we'll do that after, you know, whilst we're on the lap. Anyway, we'll have a bit of a discussion quickly about the Azerbaijan Grand Prix coming up, of course. So here is the Toro Rosso Honda. You can just see already from that detail, the level of detail in that front wing. And as we go up the nose, you can just really see, again, just that detail. And this is what Formula 1 cars in recent times have all been about. So much detail. Every little inch of it counts. And, yeah, you know, it even went that bad last year. Ferrari started using their wing mirrors as aerodynamic devices. And yeah, look how complex, again, that floor is. Look how many slots it's got. In fact, we'll just turn up the exposure just to show you what I mean. This floor alone, right, over it's got, let's just count quickly how many slots in this rear floor there is. So there's one there, two, then 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 slots on each side of a car, which is quite deeply amazing. And you can see them slots probably from here. You can see not so much. And then just look how many, again, slots around the barge bore area. They're literally just well, there's probably over 100 different parts just for the centerpiece of a car. Like, a Formula 1 car is made up of so many different parts. It is unreal. Anyway, we're going to jump into it. Also, we're going to preview the Azerbaijan Grand Prix quickly. So, big weekend for Mercedes again, between Hamilton and Bottas. Championship fight continues so far between them. Obviously, Bottas, I'm pretty sure, would like to bounce back after 2 average weekends for him in Bahrain and China. Ferrari bringing some upgrades to this Grand Prix apparently, for the car itself. So yeah, you know, obviously, with them upgrades, I imagine Ferrari are looking to do well here this weekend, to try and kick-start the literal 2018 championship bid for either Charles Leclerc or Sebastian Vettel. Red Bull, well, I think for Red Bull, for Max, I guess it's all about keeping up once again with the likes of Ferrari and Mercedes. For Gasly, it's just about getting ever closer to his teammate. You know, he hasn't had the greatest start, Gasly. But the thing is, if he doesn't improve, I don't think Gasly much in recent races or in the upcoming races, how long could he keep that Red Bull seat for? Because there are certainly drivers impressing right now in Toro Rosso, like Kvyat. I know that sounds weird again. Kvyat could be impressing, and on the Red Bull cards again. And obviously Alexandre Albion, you know, the rookie, he is doing a phenomenal job right now for Red Bull, Toro Rosso. So yeah. Then obviously we'll move on to Renault. Renault, again, I think for Renault it's just about reliability. Like, not having the reliability there really is affecting them. Like, yeah, Hülkenberg's had to retire so far twice from the first 3 Grand Prix, and so has Daniel Ricciardo. Okay, the first one may have not been really Renault's fault with Ricciardo. That, yeah, for sure, 100% blames on Ricciardo for the first incident in Australia. But, you know, Bahrain, well, again, not good enough for me. Next, we'll go on to Force in, should we go on Force India or Haas? I fancy Haas. Haas, well, qualifying undoubtedly, quick car, race-wise, not as quick. I think Haas will want to improve in race trim this weekend to prove that their car is there, because obviously they've had now 3 massive opportunities in some sense to to really score solid points and to really get a good lead over Renault. And that's probably more crucial for Haas to get a good lead rather than it is for Renault. Force India, again, they'll probably want more points. You know, they usually do start slow in the first part of the season. I expect Force India to come good towards the latter part of the season. You know, yeah, that's really it then. McLaren, I guess so far it's been a bit of a mixed one for McLaren. They've had certainly car been there or thereabouts in the last 2-3 races, but it hasn't really been like convincing me overall. And then on top of that, in addition to that, you know, we've had basically this incidences that their drivers been getting caught up in, especially Carlos Sainz. Really, I thought Carlos Sainz would be out trumping his teammate by now, but clearly not to be. Next, we'll go on to Alfa Romeo. Kimi Räikkönen, fabulous job for Alfa. He's doing absolutely brilliant, Kimi is. I'd like to see more just from Giovinazzi, really, but then Giovinazzi is a young driver. He will come good, I would have thought, at some stage in his career. I don't think it's all doom and gloom for Giovinazzi, you know. I think, though, with being in Sauber, or Alfa Romeo, sorry, should I say, obviously, the thing about that is, obviously, he's got little pressure. So the thing is, and the same with Raikkonen, they've got a little pressure as a team. Like, pressure is still huge, but not as huge when you're in the likes of Ferrari, Red Bull, or Mercedes. Next, obviously, we'll go on to Toro Rosso. Toro Rosso had a so far good start to the season, scoring points at all of the first 3 rounds. But you know, I'm pretty sure they will want a better weekend from either Kvyat or Albion overall. You know, to really give them a decent race weekend. That's really probably what they want overall. And yeah, really that's it, really. And finally, Williams, well, it'd be a dream come true if Williams did score points this weekend. So yeah, that's my preview to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix done. For each team, really, team by team. But yeah, crucial weekend though, I think, for Ferrari again, and Vettel. I think, you know, I know I keep on saying it, like, but honestly, it really is. Like, if Ferrari and if Ferrari, Vettel or Leclerc doesn't win one of the next 2 races, I'd definitely say it's going to be a one-horse race this season for a title in terms of constructors-wise. We're going to go for one more lap after this, by the way. But yeah, that's really it, though. Prediction for race winner, I'm going to say, I don't know, I'm not going to be biased, like, but I don't want to ever doubt my own favourite driver either. I'm going to say, if Ferrari are on par on Friday and Saturday, okay, I'm going to say Vettel. If Mercedes are somewhat, let's say, over half a second ahead, I'm going to say Hamilton or Bottas. I know that's a very, like, I just can't see it going. Like, Red Bull, like, don't get me wrong, they do have a good car, but do I see them winning a race right now at a circuit like this? Probably not. This is certainly a circuit that suits those with maybe a car with more engine power. Right, then that turn. This is our final lap, by the way. And then we'll compare the difference, work out how much time has been won or gained in the space of, well, 15 years, I presume. We now power away up the hill. We're about 2 tenths up right now. So this is our final run to the line. There we go. A 42.143 then. Right, there we go then. There we go. So now just gotta work out the difference between the Toro Rosso of 2018 and yeah, you know, the what you called it, the Williams. So the Williams did a 49, so that's at least 6 seconds. So around 6.5 seconds then. 6.7 really. Just under that. I'll give you the exact amount. So it's 7 points, sorry. Let me just do the maths. 6. So it's 6 points. I'll just work out 6.6 87. So the gap between the two cars is just 6.5 seconds, let's say, or if you want the actual measurement, it's 6.687 seconds, the difference between the Williams of 1992 and this Toro Rosso in the game, of course. Now let's see the actual laps from real life. Obviously, let's see what was the quickest lap. So we'll have a look. Azerbaijan 2018 F1 qualifying, and then we'll obviously see what was the real lap times from this you know, result. So last year, okay, Vettel, okay, did a 41.49. So overall, we would have got through Q1, okay. We would have probably got through into Q2 as well, being the quickest actual driver, believe it or not, by the looks of it, in Q2. And then we would have actually finished in 6th position ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, which isn't that bad actually, because yeah, we did a 42.143, Raikkonen did a 42.490, so yeah, we were about 3 tenths quicker than Kimi Raikkonen. Overall, how much quicker that is compared to the Toro Rosso? Well, the best lap time from a Toro Rosso last year at Azerbaijan was a 144.496. So we're actually overall about 2 seconds quicker than Gasly in the Toro Rosso car, which isn't that bad in my opinion. So Toro Rosso, if you're looking for a new driver, of course, to obviously get you into Q3 in Azerbaijan, then please hire me. My phone number is 07 157 6867. Call me, text me, email me, whatever, and obviously, you know, I'll certainly get in contact, but I would want a decent wage for that, because, you know, that isn't easy doing a lap time like that. Well, it was, but you know, like, no, just kidding though, everyone, by the way. Of course, you know, this is a game, of course, so we can't take it too seriously, but yeah, I was then a very, very good lap time indeed. So yeah, so that's it then, for today, of course. Obviously, you know, that was the difference. So Toro Rosso is quicker than the 1992 Williams, no surprise in a way there, but certainly the gap a lot less than I would have thought. I was thinking maybe 10 seconds between the two cars, in all honesty, and yeah, for it to be only 6 seconds, that's not much indeed. You know, basically, in other words, you know, it's, if you lost 6 seconds a lap around this circuit, you're talking about lap 15 before you're going to be lapped, really. Sorry about that music there. So yeah, obviously, as I say, you know, you're really talking about lap 14 before you get lapped, or lap 15. So considering, what's that, you'd be lapped about just over or just under 4 times, roughly, in between 3 and 4 times, depending on stops, ain't it, if you know what I mean, and safety cars and all that. So, you know, that isn't that bad, actually, I don't think. 6 seconds between the car, and it just shows you, even though Formula 1 has got all these bits and bobs, you know, realistically, the car is, you know, only probably, well, not much quicker. Like, okay, yeah, that's 6 seconds, wow, in qualifying, that's brilliant. And in the race, oh, that's thrilling. Who wouldn't mind a 6 second gap in the race, pulling out per lap? Be like driving against a toddler. But the point is, okay, like, for all these bits and bobs hanging off the car, like, realistically, I'd at least have expected it to be a bigger gap, maybe 8 seconds or 10 seconds. Then you could say, actually, you know what, they have found serious time, but what have they done with it all that time? Like, where's it gone to? You know, it really does make me question. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put on a song, you know, obviously, and then, yeah, you can obviously listen to that. Then I'm going to drive around, and then I'm going to end the video then and there. So, like always, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Have a good day, and see you all next time for a brand new video. Career mode will be coming out either tomorrow or Friday. Then on Saturday, be no video. Then the next one will be my race reaction on Monday or Sunday. Either one will do me. So, put on this one. So, enjoy. See you all next time.
It's a working man I am, and I've been down underground, and I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, oh, for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind. I never again will go down underground. At the age of 16 years, oh, he quarreled with his peers, who vowed they'd never see another one. In the dark recess of the mind, where you age before your time, and the cold dust lies heavy on your lungs. It's a working man I am, and I've been down underground, and I swear to God, if I ever see this sun, oh, for any length of time, I can hold it 64. Oh, he'll greet you at the door and gently lead you by the arm to the dark recess of the night. Oh, he'll take you back in line. He'll tell you all the hardships that were had. It's a